Part 2. Her reaction. When you first approach your friend or family member, you need to be prepared for her reaction. Okay, remember that she may get angry and or deny that any abuse is going on in her life. She might also defend her abuser. At this point in time, she could be in total denial. It will take time and patience as you wait for her to come around. But please don't abandon her. She is going through something you may never have experienced. You cannot know how she feels. Keep in touch with her, but please do not push or pressure her into a decision. Because if you do, she may just dig in her heels, and you may never be able to get her out. You have to remember, you cannot change anybody. She has to want to change herself. She either wants help or she doesn't. But all you can do is stand by her, let her know that you are there for her no matter what. Whatever you do, under no circumstance should you confront the abuser. I want to emphasize, never confront the abuser. That could turn into a disastrous situation. If he doesn't hurt you, he most certainly will hurt her. No advice. Never give advice, since you are not a trained professional. You could make things a lot worse. Your role is to be supportive. The best way for you to help is to help her get in contact with the domestic violence hotline. Help her to find abuse shelters and help her to get an escape bag together that includes birth certificates, bank information, numbers for abuse shelters, and victims' hotlines. Your response. You might get really impatient, especially if you've been trying to help someone for months. You have made no progress. Be careful of your response. From your perspective, it may be hard to understand why she just doesn't leave and forget about the whole thing. Never tell a victim of domestic violence to just get over it. Not only is that comment very hurtful, it can also make her very angry. As a survivor of domestic violence myself, I have experienced exactly that situation with a close friend. Besides telling me to get over it, she also told me it was many years ago. It's a thing of the past. So basically just forget it. You don't need to keep having these effects from what happened. Here's the problem that most people don't understand. Most survivors of domestic violence suffer from some form of PTSD. I had horrible nightmares for years involving him coming after me. Even though I had a gun and was shooting at him, he just kept coming. I got out of my situation in 2001, but I still have some issues related to my abuse. I still have nightmares sometimes, and they can be set off for something as simple as hearing his voice on the phone when he's talking to my son. It has taken this long for me to begin to understand who I am. The abuser's mission is to break a woman down, destroy her self-confidence, and make her feel unworthy and guilty. By the time I got away in 2001, I had no idea who I was or what I was supposed to do. Conclusion. If you decide to become an advocate for a friend, remember these things. Don't make negative comments. Be patient and understanding. Give her the time and the space that she needs. Respect her and respect her feelings. Be a resource, be a confidant, and be a faithful friend.